Hey guys, my name is Bryson Sessions and you're listening to the Bed Project Podcast. This show is a little bit different than other shows out there, so if you want an in-depth understanding of what it's about, please listen to episode 292B. It'll give you all the details for the show and what to expect. So that being said, here is today's episode. So I actually had thoughts today about making all this video instead of just podcast. But I don't know, man. The idea is to keep this super simple, make the cost of entry so low. You know, I just talk and upload it. I don't do anything fancy. If you consider an intro outro fancy, then I guess I'm fancy. But I don't know. I just want to be able to document everything. So, because when you have a video, if I have a video, you can see my desk setup. You can see my laptop. You can see I got my water. Shit like that. You know, how am I working? What's the room setup? What's the lighting like? You know, shit like that. And if you're listening now, you might think that's dumb, but that's the kind of shit I like, dude. The detail of what someone's doing, you know? I don't know. I just want to be very transparent and, you know, if I look like shit one day, I look like shit one day. If I look handsome as fuck another, then I look handsome as fuck. But that was a thought that crossed my mind. So I don't know if anything will come of it, but just wanted to share. So I think it'd be cool to do that. But it's just super simple how it is now, and I'd like to keep it that way. So anyway, right now I'm doing exactly what I said I would do yesterday. So I'm putting the workouts into the software. Dude, let me tell you something here. This sucks. This sucks ass. Oh my hell, I just have to drag it. So I'll do it live so you guys can understand what I'm going through here. But I'm just making kind of a template to follow. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, so this is how long it takes. So I'm going to click Add New Workout. Create my own workout from scratch. Okay, so we got my clipboard here. Didn't steal this clipboard from work. Thanks for asking. I don't know why you'd assume that. So we got leg day. So we're going to call it legs and calves, block 1, week 1. Okay. Now we're going to type, what's the first exercise? Barbell back squat. One thing I've noticed after making one workout is when you type in the thing that you want, everything except that pops up first. The thing that I want comes up last. So I've been scrolling to the very bottom, and guess what? Guess what's right here? Exactly what I need. Barbell squat. So, just going to grab that. What the hell is this? No, that's not it. Barbell full squat. See, I've never heard it called full squat before. A barbell full squat. No, that's just a squat, bro. That's a barbell squat. There's 57 results when I type in barbell squat. What do you mean, dude? Just give me what I want, you know? So we'll do this one, barbell full squat. Okay, put it in here. So barbell full squat, that's what it is. How many sets are we doing? We're doing 3. How many reps? First one is 8 to 10. 10 reps. How long are we resting for? 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Add set. We're going to add 2 of those sets. Any notes for the exercise? If you cannot do a back squat, actually, I'm just going to keep it. We'll come back and edit this in a sec. You know what? We're going to keep it. Okay. So I do this thing in my head where I'm like, no, I want to keep it quick. I want to make it fast. I got to show the real thing. But the real thing is me just doing it how we would normally do it. So we're going to add a tag, block 1 training. So for organization purposes. All right. Notes for this exercise for a barbell full squat. Keep your knees behind your toes as much as possible. Focus on your feet should be flat on the floor during the entire movement. That's just a little note to the person reading it. I might go back and make these a lot nicer, add in some little Easter eggs. I don't know, just love that shit. Also at the top, we have a thing. It's called workout description. And I don't really know what I would write in this, but we're going to write workout description goes here. Don't forget to type it in here. And this is what I typed. Workout descript potion goes her don't foffent fought ripi in a tent there. So that's a great reminder for me to fix that later. So that's set 1. Add exercise. What's the next exercise? Plate loaded leg press. Okay. Plate loaded leg press. Hammer strength leg press. Is anything going to pop up? Not one thing pops up. So we're going to type in leg press. Leg press. Seated leg. So the first one that pops up is a plate loaded leg press. There's a seated leg press that is, it's so interesting how you're taught whenever you start what things are, and then I guess what they might actually be publicly known as. For example, I just learned what a straight arm cable pull down was called, and I've been in the gym for 11 years. It's called a prayer. Didn't know that. Don't know how long it's been called that. Don't necessarily care, but that's news to me. A cable prayer. So you get 99 prayer. If anybody gets that reference, please marry me today, man or woman. So we have leg press with plates, leg press with machine, which is cable single leg pal-off press, calf raise on leg press, kettlebell leg over single arm. Whoa. Kettlebell leg over single arm floor press. Kettlebell leg over single arm floor press. That's a thing, but a plate loaded leg press isn't? What the fuck, dude? Okay, so leg press. This is why it's taking me so long. Okay, how many reps on set 1? 13 to 15, because this is week 1. How long are we resting? 2 minutes, 2 there. How many sets? 3 total. Notes for this exercise. If you cannot find a plate loaded leg press machine that is open, you can totally use the seated leg press machine with the weight stack. Can also do a hack squat machine. Can also use. Okay, there's that. Leg press, 3 sets. Okay, add exercise. As you can see, this is taking some time. So I don't know how long I've been doing this for. What's the time at? So 7 minutes total in the podcast. So maybe 4 minutes now. So third exercise, Romanian deadlifts. Is that going to pop up with anything? No way, dude. Hold on. No way. That's one of the most known exercises in the whole world of fitness. Guess what doesn't come up first? Barbell Romanian deadlift. That's what I typed in. If the thing that I type in should be the first thing that pops up, not the 18th. You know, I typed that in, so that's probably what I'm looking for. The first thing that popped up here is axle bar snatch grip Romanian deadlift. Second is band single leg Romanian deadlift. Next one is barbell pause Romanian. I'm not. Did I type in pause? Probably not. So this is what I want. So now I got to drag this over. Boom. How many reps are we doing? 13 to 15, because this is week 1. How long are we resting for on the deadies? 2 minutes. See, dude. Let me input the time that I want to rest for. It's having me type in. It has the time format, so it says 00:00:00:00. I'm not resting for an hour, so the first 2 zeros are unnecessary. And the second 2, I'm not resting for 10 minutes, for damn sure. So I don't know why that would be there. Maybe if I'm running some kind of circuit, the circuit might be 10 minutes. I don't know. But I can't just type 2 minutes. I have to click the third digit, type a 2, and then, dude, just... Okay, so 2 sets, Romanian deadlift. Let's make sure this is the right one. Focus on feeling your hamstrings stretch in this movement. The goal is hamstring development with this version of deadlifts. So also real quick, a little tangent. There's so many different variations and ways you can perform virtually every single exercise out there with that being said, there's a wrong way to do an exercise for sure. But also, what might look wrong to you might be somebody else's preferred way of training based on their goal with muscular development and hitting certain angles or whatever. For example, if you're doing a tricep press down, the idea is to keep your arm when it goes up, when you're lowering the weight, at a 90-degree angle. And you keep your elbows close to the side of your body. You press down so that your arms are as close to perpendicular with the floor as possible. Then you go back up to 90 degrees where they're parallel with the floor. Then you repeat. But there's other versions where you can flare your elbows out, lean over so that the bar, if you were to let go, would come up and smack you in the teeth. You can use that with your elbows flared out, and you can push with your triceps, and you can load more weight. You look like a jackass when you do it, but it's a real workout. And people see that, and they're like, oh, he's doing tricep press downs wrong. Who the fuck is to say what's right or wrong if you don't know what the person's goal is and how they're training? Okay, there's some obvious shit out there that's wrong. Very obviously shit that's wrong. But I'll come across a workout video, and it's some guy doing an exercise. I don't think anything of it. I'm watching the video, and the guy's doing some exercise. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And I'm a guy that checks the comments almost on everything. So I check the comments, and because I'm wondering, why am I seeing this? There's nothing interesting about it. So it blew up. So the comments, something's going on. So this guy's getting roasted. So click on the comments, and it's, this guy's doing this exercise so wrong. You're supposed to yada yada. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. And it's crazy because it blows up. That means thousands of, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people see that and also think the same thing, that he's doing it wrong. And I get it. Not everybody is the most knowledgeable and the most experienced and the most whatever. I get that. I'm not saying that I am either. I do know more than the average guy for sure when it comes to the gym. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So there's a quick tangent. So yeah, no wonder why it's taking me so long to do this. Okay, so the next exercise is leg curl machine. All right, hamstring. Okay, type hamstring curl. I want the lying down one, not the seated one. This is what I'm talking about. It gives me 4 options. That's what I want. Prone lying hamstring curl, seated hamstring curl machine, standing hamstring curl machine, single leg prone hamstring curl. Goodness gracious. Okay, we'll go this one. Grab this guy, drag it over here, boom, seated hamstring curl machine. How many reps? 13 to 15. How long are we resting for? Minute 30. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, minute 30. Can't fucking see this thing, dude. Hold on. I gotta get this set up better. There we go. Leg curl machine, 13 to 15, 90 seconds rest. Okay, add a set. Next, see this, now we're going quicker because I'm actually focusing. Dude, fuck. Leg extension machine. Seated leg extension machine. Single leg extension machine. Single leg seated seated leg extension machine. Just, dude, you know? Okay, next. So that's that. Reps 13 to 15, week 1. Rest a minute and a half on this one. 3 sets total. Control the weight as you lower it. Let's see. Control the weight as you lower it. This is eccentric. Okay. Control the weight as you lower eccentric portion. I don't know if I want to write portion or part or I don't know. Squeeze at the top and make sure you feel it in your quads. If any knee pain. Now we're going to go into that. Okay, so that's that seated leg extension. All right, next up is seated calf raise. Seated calf raise. Barbell seated deficit calf raise. What the fuck is all this, dude? Barbell seated deficit calf raise. That's actually not a bad idea. My bad. Oh, my bad. That's not a bad idea. Person's sitting down. They have a plate on the floor. They're using that as a way to create a deficit for their heels to go beneath, so it stretches their calves. And they're putting a barbell on their knees to act as weight. That's actually pretty smart. I have done that before. Can't believe I forgot. Oops. Dude, I criticize hard on here, and these guys they're all right. So my bad. Everfit, my bad. All right, seated calf raise machine. How long are we resting? I think it's just 1 minute. 1 minute. 24 to 30 reps. 3 sets total. Next up is standing calf raise. Machine. Yep, machine. Okay, boom, got it. This one's also 24 to 30 reps. Just week 1. I'm gonna rest. 3 sets. What do I want to put for the exercise notes here? If your gym does not have this machine, you can replace with Smith machine calf raises. If your gym does not have this machine, you can replace it with leg press calf raises or body weight calf raises as well. So that's the workout. So I save and close. So we have legs and calves, block 1, week 1, with the tags block 1 training. And I know that I kind of went on a tangent a little bit in there, but that took me about 10 minutes to do. That's just creating one workout. So, say about I don't know, 6 minutes to create a workout. That's not putting it into the calendar or duplicating it or making it for week 2, week 3, week 4. So, I don't know, 15 minutes per workout. So, I don't know. We're going to keep going with this, but I just wanted to share that because that's what it is. That's what it's like. That's what I'm doing right now. So I got to do that with 59 more workouts. So that's awesome. So, yeah. Yeah, so here's the other thing. So I was sitting here and I was kind of procrastinating doing this because I don't want to do this, but it has to get done regardless. So with that frame of mind, I was like, okay, well, if it has to get done no matter what, I may as well do it right now. That way I can get it out of the way. So, but then I was like, no, dude, I don't even have the 3rd phase of the program done. So why would I do all this work for it to then possibly change because I changed my mind on something, whatever. And then I thought, and this is the real shit that goes on in my head 24/7. I go back and forth all the time. I don't know if that's some kind of condition. Don't give 5 fucks if it is or is not. It doesn't matter. I'm doing just fine. So give me ADHD, ADD, give me all the conditions, give me all the shit, give me all the disorders, give me all that shit so I can still do it and use that as an excuse destroyer for other people. I think I was 1,000% diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And I said, no, I'm good. I don't have that. Guess what? Continued to live my life. I didn't use the victim card. I didn't say, well, actually, it's hard for me to yada yada because I have hypothyroidism. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Don't diagnose me. I don't give a fuck. Anyway. So that's, So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to start. I'm going to figure it out. At least I'll have something to edit if I want to change my mind later. I won't have to redo everything. It'll all be done. So let's start right now. And here we go. I started. And then after I finished one workout, I thought, I'm also going to document this shit because this is kind of shit I want the podcast to be about. So yeah, that's a live look at me making a workout in this software program called Everfit. So that's what I'm going to do 58 more times now. Schedule it out and make it look nice, because if I had the program ready and I had a couple things on nutrition and getting nutrition set up, I could then take a client. And the sooner that I am able to take a client, I think the better I will feel overall. So that's the plan. That's the goal. Get this stuff, get the core parts of the program fully operational. Operational. Yeah, is that the word? Operational? I want to say operationable. That's not what I mean. Fully operational so that I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just want to get everything fully functional, ready to use. Someone could come in, start the program. Everything else that isn't part or isn't necessary, such as the macro cheat sheets or the food list or the recipe book or the tiny guides of other shit, none of that's absolutely necessary to start. The program, the nutrition, and the mental toughness shit, that's all part of it 100%. So those are the things I'm focusing on right now. So since I have a 4-day weekend, let's see. All right, let's do a live planning sesh here. So I got Friday, which is tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go work overtime. So we have opportunities to work every other Friday overtime, because every other Fridays we don't work where I work. So I have an opportunity to go in for 6 hours, get paid time and a half. And then, that was the other thing. Yeah. So I'll have to put this in another. So episode 157 talks about every detail about me. I'll have to do an update for that because things have changed a little bit. I got such cool shit has happened, man. This is going to be a different tangent, but I got so how it works where I work, you have these steps of pay. They call them a wage grade. It's just a whole field of pay because there's wage grade, there's wage lead, there's one called general scheduling, which is GS, which is big boy pay. I don't know. It's weird shit. I don't know why they just call it I don't know. So, so the highest that I can be is a wage grade 10, which at the moment, base pay is $28.52, I believe, $28.58, something like that an hour. And so much to talk about. So long story short, there's steps with each grade. So you can be a wage grade 5, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can be a wage grade 7, step 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. For me, the highest in my position is a wage grade 10, step 5. But the way you get the steps is by putting in your time. So to get step 2, you have to be there for 6 months in that same position. Step 3 is a year and a half after. And then step 4 and 5 is 2 years each. Weird system, but it is what it is. So, but if you go up a grade, then the time resets and you get one in 6 months, then a year and a half, then 2, then 2. So, and also if the pay increase isn't significant enough from one pay grade to the next. So for example, I want to say a wage grade 9, step 3 makes more than a higher grade of a wage grade 10, step 1. Meaning if you were to get promoted, you would then go back down to a wage grade or a step 1 of the next wage grade, and you would make less than you previously did. But that's not allowed. The pay increase must be, quotes, significant enough to be eligible for promotion. So I got really lucky because I got my wage grade 9, step 2, and that put me higher or closer to a wage grade 10. So when they gave me my promotion last week to a wage grade 10, the price or the salary increase was not significant enough because it was something like, I think it was 59 cents. So it wasn't significant enough to be a pay raise. So they bumped me up to step 2. So they gave me, kind of fast forwarded my whole track of salary by 6 months. Everything that I was planning on happening was going to be happening around March of next year. But now it's happening right now. It just happened. It's real life, real time. Pretty cool. This whole thing should be a different podcast episode, actually. I don't know if I'll do that or not. Completely different than the program. Yeah, I'm going to have to split it up, I think. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, if you're listening to this and this is whatever B, then I split it up because I realized there were 2 different topics. So anyway, that's how the pay works. So I'm now 6 months ahead of schedule as far as pay goes, which is fucking awesome. So I just got that pay raise. And why did I say all this? What did I say? Oh yeah, so I was going to work overtime tomorrow. And I kind of, since I have this pay increase, the amount of money that I would be getting for working overtime at my previous pay, if I worked it every single Friday, every other Friday, that would give me the same amount of money net income monthly as I would get if I didn't, but use my raise right now for that income. So pretty much what happened is I got pay for the next 6 months of overtime pay that I would be getting. So with that in mind, I don't think I'm going to work Friday anymore, which is tomorrow, because I would have a 4-day weekend, and that 4-day weekend gives me 16 hours times 4 to just work on my shit. So that's 64 hours back to back to back to back to just fucking work. And here's a cool perspective thing. I bought back 76 hours of my time per month by quitting FedEx. And in the next 4 days, I will get almost that exact amount of time to just work. So what I bought back from FedEx is now being given to me, in a sense, in 4 days. So that's incredible. So what am I going to do? So I think, let's brainstorm. So tomorrow, I'm going to finish block 3 of program. Okay. I'm going to upload all workouts into EverFit, which is the software I use. I'm going to schedule all tasks in calendar in program. And that means putting all the things that they need to do every day, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever, in there. So that's that. What else do I need to do? So that would be photo, tasks, habits, metrics, etc. Okay, so that's... So how long do I think this will take? So finish block 3 of the program. That'll take me 1 hour. Upload all workouts in EverFit. That'll be like 2 to 3 hours if I get the rest done today. Schedule all tasks in calendar. That'll probably be like 2 hours. That's a lot of shit I got to put in there. And that, like I said, is the tasks, the photo things, getting everything set up for that, getting the form linked, scheduled, attached so the client gets it. Let's see, photos, tasks, habits. What else? So, shit, bro, I got 16 hours. See, now I'm overwhelmed with how much time I have. So I need to fill up my fucking schedule. I actually don't know what else I'm going to do tomorrow. Hit the gym for sure. Gym. It's about 90 minutes total. So total, man, we're sitting at 7.5 hours. Still have 9.5 to go. Or 8.5 to go. I have a full shift of work ahead of me tomorrow. I don't know what else to... See, that's a problem. I don't know what to do. Why don't I know what to do? I have a million things I have to get done. But I don't know what to do? It's like a week, dude. So with that being said, that will have the workout done. I'll schedule the calendar ready to go. Let's see. Make email for this program and swap it in EverFit. Right now I'm using my personal email for a free trial. It's just easier. What else do I need to do? Set up self as client and test dummy. Okay, let's see what else can I do. So make an email, so that'll take fucking 10 minutes. Set up self as client as test dummy, that'll take 20 minutes. What else do I need to do? What else can I do? Record podcast. Let's say 30 minutes, except this podcast is already 30 minutes, so we're going to write 45 minutes. What else do I need to do? Okay, I'll have to come back with that later. Don't really know what else I can write right there, and I don't want to have this podcast be dead silent, so... yeah, I'm going to have these be 2 different shows for sure. I don't like that I just committed to that because now I have to fucking do more work. I have to go on the editor, split this up, then I have to write about it twice. God damn it, dude. Don't want to do that. But whatever. So this is what I'm working on. This is my thought process with everything. This is me making a workout. I guess the previous episode was. So yeah, man, today is October. Why do I always say that shit, dude? It's August 29th, 2024, 3:39 p.m. It's Thursday. I always do that. You go back to other episodes. I'm like, hey, guys, thank you for the show. It's October. Or no, it's October. And what am I saying? I know it's not October. It's August. Goddamn, better not be October, dude. Okay. All right, that's the show. That's it. That's the multiple shows because this is 2 now. So anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate it. It's a little in-depth look at kind of what goes on in my head. So, yep, peace. If you haven't already, please go check out episode 292B. It explains what the show is about in depth. If you are a new listener and want to know what the hell is going on, why I sound like shit, why it's not organized, why it's not professional, 292B explains it perfectly. So go give that episode a listen if you haven't already. Thank you so much for giving my stuff a try, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.